Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the third episode of Sora no Otoshimono, or Heaven's Lost Property. So, last episode was amazing. The theme was obviously panties. You know, they're a majestic creature, we got to see them flying through the air, migrating, all that. And yeah, Mitsuki, our main female character, actually spent most of the episode without wearing any panties. Which is nice. I was actually hoping the series would go in a direction of just, from now on, she doesn't wear panties. The rest of her life, she's straight up no pun. That's not the direction it went in, unfortunately, but aside from that, it was an amazing episode. What more is there to say on that? So, let's get into the next one. As usual, there'll be no audio or footage of the anime used in the reaction for copyright reasons. There is a timer in the upper left-hand corner, and subs below me to help you follow along. Let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. I was actually just trying to remember what your name was. Is it? I was not expecting a history lesson. So you destroy it. The new world literally was inside. The first pretty. He really is a very interesting character, we'll say that. Last episode, didn't he try to make one of his figurines, ride a pigeon? Did not work out too well. I mean, to be fair, at least that's safer than trying to fly himself, which he also tried. Looking forward to seeing her. I quite like her character design. I am never ready for that panty flag. You can clearly see Ikaros, battling something in the opening, so some kind of enemy must appear at some point. Yeah, math homework would upset people. I think you're the one that's dumb. Savage. Yeah, bringing up the trauma. Oh, he knows he's in a good position. Now to improve the position. Not exactly subtle. This is my thinking position. Don't interrupt. Well, not if you assault him, no. We're too ashamed of him to admit he lives here. You can still see her right in the background. Man, she is red. I mean, she's not exactly wrong. Very true. They can't even deny it. What would the fun of that be? Aw, you were so close. That's a bit of a step down from what they thought he lived. Yeah, humble about it is understatements. It's funny how Ikaros is like along for the ride but doesn't participate in what they're doing at all. For you, maybe. I wonder how good she is at math. Yeah. Yeah, but did you get it right? That's the question. I I'm not an expert, but I don't think that was the right answer. But to her, master is the answer to all questions. She doesn't need them, trust me. She's plenty useful as it is. And she even has the umbrella thing. It's really not a bad place to live, scenery-wise. A really nice yard. It's just the house itself is the issue. Oh, I'll be getting my payment, one way or the other. That would make things easier. And that's where Ikaros fell out of. You didn't know she had wings? I knew she had wings before I even started watching the show. But she looks good in that top. What is going on in his head? Oh, right. If he's interested in flying, he would be interested in the fact that she has wings. Yeah, I was about to say, how's that gonna go? And how inept she is. It does, doesn't it? Act like a normal human being, please. Man, if I had a nickel for every time someone told me that. So the chain grew long in just that moment enough for him to grab it. So clearly he has control over how long that thing gets. I probably could have phrased that better. Hey, some of them might. Don't be generalizing. I just can't see her shopping ending very well. She's apparently a big fan of watermelons. Well, we did find out that that watermelons apparently are related to the New World somehow. It really defeats the purpose if you're all just gonna follow her instead of doing your own tasks. Check. Check. Check, I think. Watermelons are expensive in Japan, so... And he really is the shortest character in this show, even when he's not chibi like that. I don't think they need meat that's that fresh. I don't think anyone else is. That poor meat. That little chick did nothing wrong. He doesn't deserve this. But that wasn't good at all. I really do love her voice, just like listening to her talk. Good job. You could, pull it. And not fall. I bet you are. It's entirely her fault, and yet he's the one that gets abused. Yeah, things escalated quickly. Jesus. I think she's got dinner. So she went far for that fish. That was faster than 2-day shipping, too. Yeah, he's taking notes. I'm sure it is. And she's cooking dinner for us. Yeah, I do want to learn more about her backstory. Ikaros is like why exactly she was kicked out of the New World or whatever that was. Pretty much. What is this fun that you're talking about? I've never known such a thing. That's a pretty nice shot. We already know she's a pet class angeloid. Exactly. But he's clearly not satisfied with that answer. Hey, if it's what their master wants, I suppose. A contradiction. Well, you just gotta learn more about this world and make less mistakes, and it'll be fine. You can come by my side if you're not happy there. That word again. Fun. And who was eavesdropping? Making him do it. Yeah, maybe his last experience. I don't think that's proportional. Master's master. The angel had given homework. He's still alive. I don't think she wants you to do that to her new friend. Yeah. Yeah, he casually answers, but that was a really important question for her. And she's taking that seriously. Yeah, now she's finally learning how to do math. Math is a little bit more her speed. She acquired 2 pets this day, a watermelon and a baby chick. Why take a picture of that? But yeah, Ikaros' catch puts Tomoki's to shame. They even had fireworks. Sparklers. Can't believe you even agreed to that. Hey, I helped you with your homework, so risk your life for my experiment, please. Having some issues there. It's not a toy. Ow. So, that was the 3rd episode of Sora no Otoshimono. So, this episode, we pretty much had a camping trip. Well, it kind of transitioned into one. It was initially they just were having math homework difficulty and went to Sugata for some help. And they found out where he lives, which is in a tent down by the river practically. And, his humble abode, as he put it, not inaccurate. And he was always able to help them. He actually wanted to learn more about Ikaros, her computational abilities, so he tried to have her help with it as well, but let's just say math isn't her strong suit, at least not till near the end of the episode where her math abilities improved a little bit. But yeah, it was basically a camping trip. They all did their own things, catching fish, cooking food. They sent Ikaros on a shopping trip, because they were all dividing up the tasks. Of course, they just, followed her anyway, so it proved to be pointless. The only point being seeing how well she could do it. Not particularly well. She got a grade F from her teacher, Tomoki. Of course, she also got a head pad, so I feel like that balanced out. And she did get a pet bird and a pet watermelon. And she really was petting that watermelon, basically a head pat like Tomoki did for her, which is interesting. And Sukata really was interested in Ikaros, exactly why she was there, what she was. He tried to get answers from her, but she really didn't seem to know a whole lot. Why she could do the things she does, why she was there. Because he was suspicious of a pet class angeloid being able to fly super fast. He doesn't believe that's something a pet would really need. I'm not sure I agree with that, but, you can never have too many abilities. So, yeah, I probably wouldn't say this was as good as the last episode. Episode 2 was really hard to beat, but it was an enjoyable episode. It did get me more interested in learning exactly what the deal is with Ikaros, why she's there, her backstory. I do feel like we'll get 1 or 2 more angeloids into the picture at some point at the end of this season. And, yeah, let me know what you thought of the anime. What you thought of my reaction in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.